What is going on, guys? It is Brian from Superboard Sunday, and today, super psyched to be unboxing and reboxing the Printables by Caren insert for Viscounts of the West Kingdom. You can see my other two insert videos that I've done that I've gotten from her, the Architects of the West Kingdom and the Paladins of the West Kingdom inserts, both unboxed and reboxed on this channel. This is not a paid thing. I love her inserts and I want to show them off so it can show, you know, how cool they are for people to buy. Bought this with my own money and just want to show it off. I'm super excited to have it. Just showed up a couple minutes ago. This will be the first time I'm going to actually, you know, open the box the first time, take everything out of here and rebox. So it'll be a little bit of a timed, you know, it might go a little long, but feel free to speed up the video and see what it's like at the end. But this is kind of the experience from unboxing from the mail to getting the game out. So, big fan of Viscounts. I've played it at all player counts now, from 1 to 4. Just finished the a 4-player game last night. It was very good. I murdered everybody, but I think it's because I've been playing this game a lot. I really enjoy it. So let's get into it and see what's inside here. And again, because for those used to my lunchtime videos, the sun is going around my house. Not at a full clip, but you might see some, you know, brightness changes. But you know what? That's what we're just gonna deal with it. I just wanted to make this to show how appreciative I am of these, the effort she goes to making these inserts. So you might see me editing the brightness as we go, but we're just gonna get into it. So get this out of the way for right now. Let's unbox the box. I've already opened it and just made sure that it was all there. Took the address off the thing because you guys don't have to send me anything. So, as if you're used to these inserts, it's pretty much, you know, it's so far it's the same, where they come in a variety of, you know, modular boxes ready to go. And let's see what we got going on here. Just a little invoice and then nothing else in the box. So very minimal. Let's get to this stuff here. Actually, I'm going to mute my mic during this part so you don't hear all the crunchy stuff. So let's do that. All right, so the first couple things I unboxed, which you definitely can't see because it's they're black, and so is my tablecloth. Maybe I can brighten it up a little bit. There you go. So we got two inserts so far, or two modular trays for two different players. So this will hold all the player pieces as my lights go out in my house. This is perfect timing. So we have those, and looks like we have a these looks like the manuscripts will go here, as well as the other, maybe the single player decks will go there as well. And this has what looks like to be the starting player stuff probably, and all the deeds, debts, and other things there. A cool little design, because it looks like, I'll probably have to reference the site, but it does look like there'll be some sort of way to put this back together, obviously. So let's unbox the other stuff here. Two more player stacks, so that's all 4 players right here, and we probably have the resource holders next, I believe. And just like the other inserts, she's gone ahead and labeled them for what goes where, which is nice. We got the inkwells going here, the stones and the gold going there. I'm probably going to use my realistic resources, which I think are right up here. I do, so maybe I'll put them in here and see if they fit. And then this is awesome, a whole thing for the silver, which has again, if you're used to her inserts, they have awesome hand-holding things, so you can kind of grab your stuff without disrupting any other part of the game. And I bet this will go in here somehow like this, because it's pretty connects like that. I'm gonna go ahead and open the website. You won't be able to see this, but I do want to make sure I'm putting this in right. So I'll just, it's kind of cheating, but listen, you know, that's what we're gonna do here. And it's a live unboxing. So again, if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to fast forward until I start unboxing it. But this is what live video is. You guys came for it. I appreciate it. Still, here we go. Wait for it. Okay, we got it up. So let's make sure I have it listed. Here we go. So we got some pictures here. Let's start getting the easy stuff out. So I'll open the box here. Again, sorry about the black tablecloth black insert. That's just how I picked it. And that's what my table is. So take the box, put it over here. No need for that right now. The manual. Well, thanks. If you're familiar with any of the Garfield games, they pack a lot into the box. That's why inserts are usually, they should be the way to go, because otherwise you're fiddling with all these bags and stuff. So let me get these out first. We'll do the standard resources first. Gold. Some of these bags might not be represented by the bags you have in your game. I sometimes just use bags that I feel help put the game back in the bag or in the box. So we've got some inkwells probably somewhere. Yeah, look at that. As you're searching through the stuff, it's just kind of, you know, you need an insert for this game. And this is always a good thing, because you just have the kind of the resource market to put out on the table so everyone can just grab as they want to. So that's awesome. I'm already 3 bags less, which is perfect. I got coins. The insert can hold obviously the coins that come with the game, or if you have the metal coins, which highly recommend for these games, just because they feel cool. These kind of just go in here. And just kind of shift them around. Look at that. Oh, that's a cool, it's one of the cooler, it kind of matches the castle. So it's a very cool thematic type of bank. So it's all right there. Pretty slick. We got the resources there. Let's see what else goes where here. So we'll start with these cards. This tray over here appears to be the debts and the deeds and the hero cards, I believe. So we'll do that. Debts, deeds, and the multiple player. So this is supposed to be able to hold sleeve cards. I don't sleeve the debts or the deeds because they're all the same card, and there's no need to shuffle them. How they have them pictured on her site is like this. I'll just put these, so the cards here, I think they're cleric bonuses, put these right here. Oh, and there's plenty of room, so there's even more, there's more room once you have these in there, so those go there. I believe we're looking at starting player powers there, probably? Yeah, let's try that. And these I do have sleeved, so we will see what these are, unless... Oh, I cannot wait to have this insert ready, because I'm already unorganized with my own storage solution here. Let's see. So we have these are the single player cards, which are right there. And then we have these are the starting player cards here. Oh, I didn't sleeve these. Oh, I didn't see a need to sleeve these cards, but I did sleeve the player cards. These are the starting resource cards that you deal out in the beginning of the game and then you pull them back. I'll probably end up sleeving them, but for now we'll just do this. And those kind of go right there perfectly. I believe that's all that goes there. So we'll have to see what else we're looking at here. I think that might be it, because then it looks like the player cards. Okay, yeah. So here, this is all set here. This is for looks like the solo and the prosperity cards, which is these cards here, and the solo cards, which are all of these. This is yellow player. It's a yellow player. All the solo cards here, we will put here. Perfect. That looks like those go here. And then these bags, get the heck out of here. And then this, as we know it, is for the manuscripts and the other cards. Not the player cards, just a regular cards. And it looks like there's two. It's just she splits them into two here, so shouldn't matter how you slice them, as long as you get them all in there. Again, these are all sleeved and fit perfectly. Hey, look at that. So even them out and they're perfect, not going anywhere. And then you're gonna have your manuscripts. Let's get those in there. So let's do that. I'm not even sure how it's sounding, so hopefully it's not annoying as I'm moving these bags and such, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna put a stack of these in there. There are certain, so these ones here I'm gonna keep out. So the ones with the gray backs are the ones that you use to start the game. I believe there's 5 of them, so it's just easier to have them ready to go. And the rest can just go back. Yeah, because there's 5 sides to the board, so keep those out for now. I'll just kind of get a stack and see how these fit. 3, 4. Make sure you put them the right way. What's cool about these, they do have, each of these have a finger hole. So once you get the cards out, there's a hole on the side. You obviously can't see it from this height, but there's a hole to kind of pull these up. Same as on this side. Once you get these in there, which probably fit, yeah, they fit very nice and perfect, but also on the side here, there's a little hole to grab each stack of them. So you're not trying to fiddle for them, which can be a pain in the butt on some other inserts for sure. And you could do a thing where you put these back in such a way where you're ready to go for the next game. I think that might be how it actually is with these stacks. There's an extra stack though, which is fine. There's 5 stacks in the game. The stack is 7 each. You could put it back in a way where you're ready to go for the next game, but right now I'm just putting it back to show you how it all looks. There's been no, I told someone I was buying this and they said, well, is there going to be expansions for the game? I'm like, I have no idea, because this game just came out. It's likely this game will have expansions. I know there's an expansion plan for Paladins. Architects already has an expansion, but again, if you're looking for a solution for right now, this is so far so good. Putting these in is only a little difficult just because I already have the cards in there, so can't really slot them in like I did the other side, but one at a time is the best way. And it seems leaning the top manuscript in, let me get a little closer here. Taking the top of the manuscript and kind of like leaning it in first and then dropping it in. That should have been doing that the entire time. Oh, so that's what, this is awesome. So all of your manuscripts in the first 5, and then your 5 starting ones can go separately in the other one. That is awesome. So that's actually that's excellent. I'm going to put these this way so I know that these are the ones we start with. So this is actually really cool. So there's 5 separate piles that go out on the board, and then this one holds the 5 starting manuscripts that go on top of those piles. So very awesome. Super. That's an awesome surprise. So yeah, we have these there. And there we go. And now let's check out, and I'll note it is not a big deal because there's a lot of space. If you think these things might slide around, like this one might be a little too big for this, there's so much room in these two left over to just put a couple more over here. Not a problem at all. It's actually fine. Or you can put the overflow right here with the player power, so it's not even a big deal. So let's look at one of these, and then I'll just put it back with these empty, just because I don't want, you know, once you do one, it's fine for the rest. Oh, and I have two scripts. That's no problem. Bam. Bam. Nice. Okay, cool. And this is so cool. Okay, so let's look at what one player's thing looks like here. Pull it up on the thing so I can see it. There we go. So let's do, I won't do green because unfortunately the green Viscount that came with mine, it'll still work. So we'll do green. Green's my favorite color. Unfortunately, the game I got, one of the legs of the horse is off. It's tough to explain unless up against another one, but there's a piece missing from my horse that doesn't allow it to stand up. There's a little, you see on the end of this, yeah, it doesn't allow it to stand fully, so there's a replacement coming in. That won't affect how it goes in this insert though. It goes in right there. There's no problem. But eventually, there's one being sent to me, so that's fine. So let's do this. So now we have all the buildings. Looks like the big guys go down bottom. Oh, and they're properly sized, so there's no way to mess it up. Like you try to put it in this one and it won't go because it's 7, so. And she did what Garfield didn't, is ordered them by value. In the game, one of my main gripes about the game, only gripes really, is the values of the buildings on the top of the board are 5, 7, 3. So if you forget that, you might think you're paying 3 for a level 5 building. I wish they ordered them in a row. I'll explain that in a second once I'll pull the game out. Some of these buildings I believe are similar to Paladins. Unfortunately for that game, and for me, I guess, I've only played that game once. So I don't remember it mostly, but I've played this game now, God, 8, 9 times in the past week and a half that I've gotten it. It's awesome. It's a really good game, especially solo. Yeah, so the buildings are in there, fine. And then you got your horse in there, going nowhere. Again, sorry for the height. I wanted to get a lot of it on the table, and I obviously don't want to move the camera just because I don't like when videos do that, but personal preference. There's 2 holes here for your virtue and your corruption. And then you have these guys. And you could for sure play, I mean, I would probably take the buildings out when you play, but you'll have this on your side, and you can just pull the workers from this if you're going for the castle. I highly recommend going for the castle if you play this game. Doing the castle action and committing to it, it at first seems like you're going nowhere, but then it'll pay off. It will pay off. I'm gonna try a different route next time to make sure that other routes are good. But every time I've played the castle so far, I've won. Last night, I won a lot. Again, we're just gonna do this for one of them, and then you don't have to see me do the whole thing. If I did a recording, I probably could have sped it up, but I don't really do that. So then we got, oh nice, there's one down there. I want to know, like, I want to chat with her on the podcast to see how do you design one of these? I don't want the cheat codes. I just want to know what goes in, because everything is perfect. Like it's all well. It fits so well. So I would love to ask her about that. There's a thing here, and I wonder if this is for. There's a little well here. I'm not sure what it's for. Looking around my table, I don't have anything else. but there's 8 cards, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure I had it. So in this case, this is the yellow player, so get out of here. Oh, because I didn't sleeve these yet, so I'll show you. It's, you know, they'll go in here sleeved, but because I've been playing as the yellow player, so there's that. So I think what the space here is for is to press it down and your cards come out. But there's also a little thumb. There's a thumb lip in here, so could be some space for something else. I'm not sure what it would be for. Maybe you're keeping track of something here. It could be your deed card holder or something. But just for the sake of, I'll probably end up, I'll sleeve these after this video, but those go there fine. So non-sleeved works out fine, but sleeved works just as well. So that's that. Let's just see how this thing goes back, and then I'll put the rest of the stuff in here, and that's it. So let's see. On the bottom, we look like we're doing this. Trying to mimic exactly how it looks on the Etsy page, so I'm not messing anything up. I keep this in here because one of these tiles is a little loose, so I have to tape it down. It's one of these 2 tiles. It does matter what of these tiles go where, so that's why once I commit to it, I'm going to make sure I glue it down. But for now, I had it in the bag, so this is going down here by the looks of it. All right. Go in reverse here. Looks like this goes on top of the castle. It fits right on there. Okay. Cool. Then we have these. Looks like this is going there next. Or this might be going first before even the... Do this first. That first. Then drop that in. There. Okay, so that goes there. Yes, that's pretty cool. The thing's not going to shift. That's awesome. And then we're going to do... We'll do this one next. We should have maybe have done this one first, along with the other one. Yeah, I recommend doing that. Do that. All right, so everything's in there perfectly. Now we're going to rock this on there. And then we got, looks to be this. So this will hold this in place so it rolls around and doesn't go anywhere. That's pretty awesome. Sorry, I was doing a little bit off camera. That's sliding there. That's really going nowhere. That's awesome. And then it looks like, I bet just the rest of them go on top. We got the 4 there. There's something missing. Oh, probably this. I recommend building it and then putting the circular things in there. Oh, that clicked in nicely. Oh, that's really cool. That's going nowhere. Wow. That clicked in real nice. There's a satisfying click. This has some spin to it, but the castle's under it. But again, it's lined up with everything else. That's really cool. And then we're just doing the player pieces. Make sure everything's flat there. Oh yeah, look at that. Again, you'd have other pieces here, but I don't right now. Because I didn't, I don't want to do it on camera because it's just a lot. And I don't want to make the video too long for you guys. Then you have, only thing you have left is the manual, the box. Okay, lid lift. None. You can store it vertically, no problem. Just like in a game, I'm squeezing it, but like I let it go a little bit, but it's fine. But yeah, it's awesome. So let's do a quick unboxing of it, and then we'll call it. And I'll put the link to where this is in the description of the YouTube video. You can go buy it right now. Let them know that I helped with that. It's just good for me to know that, you know, I helped someone kind of make a purchase, because it's a cool thing and she deserves to be shouted out. So this is, again, all of the player pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in after. They come out easy peasy. But when you set up, you're like, this is your starting area. So take all your stuff and go. That's very cool. Old sleeve cards too, as you saw before. So nothing wrong there. And then you have your tray of coins. I love that. It's a little pool. You have your resources and your deeds and your debts right here. Followed by you can pull your castle out now if you wanted to. Castle. And you have your solo stuff and your prosperity cards. But again, like I mentioned before, if you're worried about some of these shifting, I don't think they will, because once the insert's there, it's not going anywhere. But you can always put extra cards right here if you wanted to. But those can go there. And then you have, this is so cool. So it's all the player cards, but it's all the manuscripts. And again, when you put this back, you can shuffle these up again, because it's one. You can do one pile for each of the sides of the board, and then here just put your starting manuscript tiles that go on at the start of every game. So that's a very cool thought. Yeah, that's really cool. I can't believe I'm more surprised about this than the rest of the insert, but it's super cool. And then you have the board. So yes, it's an insert that you're going to have to take everything out, but that's kind of the way this works with Garfield games. Is they got to cram a lot in the box, so you're probably gonna have to take everything out. So that there was really no way without removing everything. So again, shout outs to Printables by Caren. Definitely check her out on Instagram. Etsy is where I got it, and I'll put the link in the description below. And if you guys want to see a picture of this insert put back together, I will put it out on our Instagram at Superboard Sunday. And thanks so much for watching. Check out this insert and definitely check out the game. It's awesome. So cheers, guys, and have a great rest of your day.